I know the connection is sucky right now, but I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm adjusting to what is the new norm because I know it's coming. Shout outs to y'all for holding it down till I return. My colleague Bubs the God went live last night. Make sure that y'all please go and sub to his channel. And my girl Faith is still doing her interviews. I know K Tooks held it down. Shout outs to K Tooks and Dre Will. Shout outs to all of you who I've had on my show for reaching out. And family, friends, thank y'all all so much. I'm okay. I'm not injured or anything, me nor my mom or my dad. We're good. So right now I'm out for my morning walk. Let me turn my camera so you guys can see my face. Out. Makeup free, no makeup so you guys can see me. These beautiful brown eyes of mine, I got. But I'm okay. And you guys can see that. But yes, I want you all to know that I was talking to, shout outs to Juan, actor Juan Baishaw. He reached out. Yes. And we were just talking about, how, shout outs to my brother K-Tooks also too. A lot of people, y'all all have kept me encouraged about how a phoenix rises from the ashes. No pun intended. I know that something greater is coming for me, something bigger, and I'm thankful for each and every one of you. All of y'all have reached out, y'all have poured into me and showed me so much love. Right now, my mom and everyone is saying, look at it as a break period. Take time for your health and your well-being. And I absolutely agree. I couldn't agree even more. And that I am. Right now, I am focusing on trying to continue this weight loss journey. And it's going good. I see a difference. Let me bring my humor back on. Because the hourglass shape is shaping, honey. We're getting right back to where we need to be. But I feel great. I'm okay. I know that something greater is coming. Me and my brother are continuing on this hunt. But hopefully I'm going to give it about 2 to 3 months and we should be back and running with the show. But right now, most importantly, is my safety. That's what's most important. And I want to say to each and every one of y'all, thank y'all so much for your love, for your unconditional support, for everything that y'all have done, reaching out, phone calls. If you need it, DM me, inbox me, Messenger and Instagram. My Instagram handle is stylebystevie_daytime. As you can see, if you go to the description box here under my interviews, you'll see my handle there, as well as the other guests as well too. That should be there. I'll start to rain a little bit, but yes, I am okay. It is currently 7:20, so we're gonna do one more stroll up and down the track. But I'm still currently with my brother. It is raining. I'm okay. I slept well last night. I remember breaking down crying yesterday just thinking about it. The visual of the kitchen in our house. I still have my house key. And it's sad that I'm not able to use that house key in the front door where I would always come in after my morning walks. Also, in my brother's room where my mom would be sleeping sometimes, that's hollowed out. Like the inhalation, and it's raining. So I already know that everything with the house being so old, because the house was built in the 70s, that everything is going to kind of get kind of shaky. The floor specifically. Oh my God, yes. It's going to get old. And with that being said, oh my God, my phone is getting wet. I'm going to have to go up and this. I don't, even though I got my screen protector on. But yes, Inhalation is still in that room. I was able to retrieve a few things out of my room. And then I got my sister's laptop for my mom. You guys know that I talked on the show about my sister passing away and how that's been bittersweet. I know her birthday is this month, the 29th. And my God, it's difficult. How do we celebrate something like that? But I also want to talk about the whole Carmelo Anthony situation, because I'm seeing a lot of victim blaming out here. Let me talk about that. Yeah, even though I might be homeless, trust me, I'll have a home soon. God will bless me, and it's continuing to bless me. But I want to talk about what this orange demon is doing. You're willing to give 300 billion of our hard-earned taxpaying dollars to Iran for a war that we didn't even ask for. See, if you were like President Obama, you would know how to negotiate, but he is a terrible businessman. 6 times failed businesses. 6 times. And all of our money is going to be going to them. It's going to be going to the fighters at this damn monstrosity that took place on the White House lawn. And to, what's his name, Josh Hokett? You big pig, slob-looking motherfucker, you a dirty motherfucker. How dare you fix your lips to call our very first black first lady, who was classy, distinguished, polished, educated. How dare you fix your mouth to sit up here and call her a man? This is where we need to have a conversation about misogyny, because this is what I've been saying. Janet Hubert, shout outs to Queen Janet Hubert, the Aunt Viv from Fresh Prince, she called it out. A lot of other African-American women, my girl Hope Giselle, all of them are calling it out. It's misogyny. Because, see, I don't look like your average woman. And I think that's why, a lot of people have been kind of skeptical about coming on my show, mainly men, some of them. This results in violence. When you put out rhetoric like that, it results in violence, and it causes the woman harm more than anything. So when you get out here and you start calling our first lady that is a black woman, that went to an Ivy League school, that's educated, you start calling black women like Michelle Obama because she's getting it from both his base, and now you got the Joe Rogans of the world. You've got the Andrew Tates. You've got the Dan Bongino. And then Lindsey Graham. I can't wait for Dr. Annie Andrews to primary your ass. I can't wait. I pray she wins. Y'all two are up against each other for my city of South Carolina. And I so cannot wait for her to primary you. You got to go. You've been licking Trump's boots for way too long. I mean, this is the same clown that sat up here on Fox News and cried for Trump. Learning about him being indicted, learning about the mugshot, learning about everything. Oh, I wish I could, if I was near everything. Because I have my other phones as well, too, that I do send out my links from my interviews and all of those things. I'm not able to set up shop and just get back to work like that right now. But yes, and this victim blaming for Carmelo Anthony. Carmelo Anthony is the goddamn victim. So we should not be sitting up here, it shouldn't be no violence to the white person. White people have been violent to us for decades. They've been wanting to feed us to alligators. They've been wanting to eat us for delicacy. They have been ripping out the fetuses out of some of our ancestors, throwing us and making sure the sharks follow the boat, throwing us off of the boat, our ancestors. And this is cool? It's not cool. It's not okay. We should all be on Carmelo Anthony's side and Cyrus's side. Let's not forget that I'm in South Carolina, and that's close to home for me. Columbia is an hour away. That's an hour from here in the part of South Carolina where I'm at. And for y'all out here sitting up here gaslighting, saying, well, what if the victim was black? That's a good question. We know how it would go, the same way it went with an all-white jury. There's not going to be any justice either way you look at it. I instantly knew when I found out that this man's, what's his name? What's the young man's name? Austin Metcalf's father is friends with the judge. Oh, there's going to be some favors. So again, it goes back to one of my previous live streams before the fire happened, which is the system is not for us. So to anybody who looks like me, who's out here victim blaming, saying, we got to have we shouldn't be violent. We shouldn't be teaching our kids to be violent, but we should also be teaching our kids not to let white people push you around. They've been pushing us around for the longest, and they still trying to push us up and get a rise out of us. That's what they want. That's what the Orange Piggy wants. Orange Piggy wants to be able to use that Insurrection Act so bad he's foaming at the mouth. And this is all the more goddamn reason exactly why I stay on his ass. You can't hear my commentary right now, but I'm going to stay on his ass. Literally. When I come back, it's going to be lashings for everybody. To the ones that was out here victim blaming Carmelo Anthony, saying you're the reason why this happened to you. We shouldn't be doing violence to white people with what you think these motherfuckers want to do to us. Donald Trump is giving them a platform and giving them permission to go crazy and do whatever the hell they want to do. And that monstrosity that happened on the goddamn White House lawn, baby, that is just the beginning. This is idiocracy. Let's not forget that this man spent $60 million of our hard-earned tax-paying dollars to go to a monstrosity outside of the White House. A bunch of rednecks. That's what it is. The Confederacy is alive and living. That's what it is. So I don't want to hear nobody that's black out here blaming Carmelo Anthony. You're the reason why for your actions. No. This boy was being bullied and picked on. White children, where do you think they learned this behavior from? The same way that you're telling Carmelo Anthony, hey, you shouldn't be violent. Black kids shouldn't be violent. No. White kids need to stop learning racism. How about that? We can prevent that if white kids stop being racist. Because I was Carmelo Anthony, and I'm pretty sure a lot of us were as well too, where we had to defend ourselves. It didn't end in severity. But where do you think these kids are learning that hatred from? That indoctrination? Because what this is white Christian nationalism. They will burn this country down if it means preserving the Confederacy. And I'm in the deep red state of South Carolina, where the Confederacy is alive and living. I'm going to keep reminding y'all of that. Because y'all know about the Stoner Rebellion and other things that have happened down here in South Carolina. Where the slaves revolt, y'all remember that? Look it up, it's out there. But also, I'm done with the respectability. We need to be, a certain way so that white people, hey, I'm done with respectability as well too. I'm done. I'm going to call you out on your racism. If you're racist, you're racist. And I'm going to call you out on it. I'm done with white people trying to tone police black people and tell us how we should feel about racism when it's alive and living. And some of y'all conservatives out here act as if it doesn't. Jackie Hill Perry, let me get on you for a second because I see you have found a way to reemerge. You're saying you're married to your wife, but you're in sin. Get a divorce. Go marry a man. Simple. Because your rhetoric is dangerous. It's harmful. And it's Pride Month. We got Juneteenth. We got all of the intersections. When I did my Rico Cassadine interview, what was the word that I kept saying throughout that interview? Intersectionality. You're going to see black and queer, black, straight, all of us come together. But it's obviously there are some black straights who are conservative who are not interested in seeing that. It's mainly the white conservatives that bring us up in every conversation, mainly black women, black people, and queer people. Y'all have managed to find a way to bring us in the mix of y'all shit. Y'all got us in the shit. We had years that we could make sure that Donald Trump was held accountable. But y'all chose to go right back to it because y'all could not vote for the black woman. And if I catch y'all black out here and you're victim blaming Carmelo Anthony or using respectability or white Christian nationalism and you're black, you're going to get blocked. I can guarantee you that. Friend or not, I don't give a fuck. And let this be my message. Play it loud and clear in the back of your head. I said what I said. If I catch y'all out here victim blaming Carmelo Anthony for defending himself, because he's the victim. Carmelo Anthony is the victim here. You know you're going to get blocked and you're going to get told off. Just wait till I get my studio. And I'm calling names this time. I'm going to put you right on blast. I'm going to put you on Front Street. Enough is enough. If we do not work together and learn that all we got is black people. Now, I'm not working with no black conservative. Y'all can hang that up right now. There is no reaching across the aisle anymore. This is what Kamala was saying when it's time to be ruthless. This is what the Black Panthers, they're still in formation, by the way. They ready. And so many other black liberation figures have been speaking about for the longest. So when y'all get out here and y'all start victim blaming, it's a problem. And I took high offense to that because I was bullied. I was Carmelo Anthony. And so many other black children were as well too. Being picked on by your white peers because of the color of your skin. Just like Josh Hokett, that big slob drunk motherfucker that couldn't even stand up straight on the scale, throwing up baby food all over himself, that redneck. Let me find out that you Latino. That's all I'm gonna say. Let them find out that you Latino or got some Latino in you. Because that's what word on the curb is going around. They're deporting y'all up out of here left and right. They don't care if you're black, if you're white from another country, they will snatch you up and to put you in a concentration camp. The games, the time for playing games is over with. I'm done with black people using respectability. Well, maybe we need to stop being so violent. Tell white people that. Tell white people not to be violent. Because that rhetoric right there of him uttering the words that he said, I'm not even going to repeat what he said about First Lady Michelle Obama. That is a dignified woman. And y'all just hate powerful black women that y'all cannot control. And I'm one of those powerful black women. You can't control me. And you're not going to put a muzzle over my mouth and make me shut up. But I can tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to hold your ass accountable. And that's on that. Period. Period. It's accountability for racists. And shout outs to DJ AC Soulchild. Because y'all are losing y'all's jobs left and right. Get in somebody's comments. I can promise you that. Leave black people the fuck alone. Leave us the fuck alone. That's all you got to do. If you want your job, trust. And I know it's wrong doing that, but y'all got to be taught a lesson. And it's called accountability. Because for so long, y'all have been able to skate on the system because y'all have the complexion for the protection. And just like Austin's father was friends with the judge and it was an all-white jury, they knew what the fuck they were doing. It's no surprise. When it made me think about what happened with Carmelo Anthony, it made me think about Trayvon Martin. It made me think about Mike Brown. Where there were peers. Yeah, a few that looked like us. I know they didn't do that. But they were all white jurors, and we know exactly how they would rule. But I'll keep y'all updated. We're still working on trying to get me back and running in the show. And This will be my means right now giving you guys updates. You're hearing it word to mouth, horse to mouth from me. All right? So make sure that you're following me on all platforms. Reach out if you got my number. Feel free to text, call. I appreciate all the love and unconditional support. And for the time being, Cash App, I can give you that information as well too. Just message me on the gram. I appreciate the love and support, and y'all take care and be easy. And again, if I kept y'all out here, because trust me, I might not be near stable internet right now or in a studio somewhere, but I'm watching and I'm seeing everything. And when I come back, it's lashings for anybody who's out here using respectability, who's out here being conservative, and you black or you're deep in your Christian values, you're getting called the fuck out. It's off with your head. Let me see it. So tread lightly and be mindful of what you say. When black people, we are losing our lives. They're putting everything in place that he knew what he was going to do. He denied that he didn't know anything about the Heritage Foundation. But this motherfucker knew all along. And you got Kevin Roberts just not too long ago on one of the news outlets, one of the news outlets, praising Donald Trump for implementing policies, turning back the clock of what we as black people have worked hard for in this country and making it difficult for us. They now got to turn in their voter rolls. What do you need the voter rolls for? They've already rigged the 2026 midterms. Boom, there you have it. And I kept warning that something like this would happen. They won't be able to get mail-in ballots if they don't turn in their voter rolls. What do you need the voter rolls for? Is my question. Huh? What do you need that for? You don't need it at all, if you ask me. Y'all are seasoned ballot machines from 2020 in Georgia. This man has weaponized the DOJ, the FBI. They're openly telling you, we will not follow the Constitution. We will not uphold democracy. They're openly telling you that. Now, I might be not near stable internet connection, but I'm seeing everything. Trust and believe. My eyes is watching. Let that be a warning, because I see everything. And if I catch any of my friends out here using respectability, victim blaming black victims, like Carmelo Anthony, because he did not deserve that. 35 years. Cyrus, another young black man right here in South Carolina. But back to Carmelo Anthony, an all-white jury, huh? That shit was intentional. They knew what the fuck they was going to do. And the dad to get up here and say what he said, that lets you know that racism is taught and it's expensive. So if I catch any of my close friends, any of y'all, being staunchly conservative or victim blaming, I'm on your ass. The same way I'm not letting up off of Orange Piggy. You're going to give $300 billion to Iran. But you know what? Iran didn't do shit to us. All of this could have been easily avoided had this man would have left Iran alone. Stop trying to invade other countries. And I'll keep y'all posted. But back to what I was saying, though. Leave black people alone. And mainly leave black women. Leave us out of this shit. Because 92% of us, including the dolls, I'm a doll, we didn't vote for this. We voted so that everybody could have. We voted so that everybody could eat. You can't afford food. You can't afford gas is going up, skyrocketed. And it's not predicted to go back down to $3 until 2032. But I'm back at the house now, and I will keep y'all updated. Things are kind of slow. The internet kind of in this neighborhood is trash. So we're going to work on it. But I will keep y'all posted, Fashion Dolls. I love y'all, and I'll see y'all a little bit later.